Hey guys, this is Hell Hades, and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video. We're doing an account takeover today for Shadow Ligma, and it's going to involve two things. We're going to do a shard pull, and then we're going to get on to fixing spiders. For the spider content currently, we're on stage 17, really struggling to get an auto team that works. Basically, I'm coming in, part of my takeover is to fix the spider problem, hopefully get spider fixed on 17, push it right the way up to 20 is my aim. It might be a challenge, but we'll see how we get on and get it ready for the sort of full auto 20 as we're getting closer to the Arbiter. So in terms of the account, we've actually got a decent looking account here. I had a bit of a look around earlier on. This is, obviously I made a load of room for the vaults to get the shard pulls in, but we've got a number of legendaries in, good quality legendaries. We've got Martyr here, we've got a Kaimar, a Ray, so really good legendaries. And if we have a look at the vault, equally, we've got some good stuff going in the vault as well in terms of epics and some high-end champs. So that's all good. What we are struggling with as I've looked through this account is gear. And that's why we're struggling on spiders right now. So if we look here, the streets were bare. 179 items to work with. It's probably one of the lowest I've seen for an account of this level. That is difficult to deal with. So I actually would prefer it the other way around. I'd prefer less quality champions and more gear, because it's much easier to get people that perhaps aren't top tier to hit hard with good gear than it is to get top tier guys to hit hard with weak gear. And in terms of the Great Hall, we've actually got some good development here, so it feels like there's been a bit of a splurge and all of the gear was sold on. So we'll see what we can do. I'm looking forward to it, but for now, let's get into a shard pull. We have got 68 ancients, 19 voids. Basically, the gloves are off. We're going in hard. Double summoning chances. Let's go straight in with. Actually, we're going to do the 8 singles, I think, first. Straight in with the 8 singles and see how we get on. Obviously, what we're looking for is some gold. This account's already got plenty of legendaries. We're looking for some top tier legendaries, maybe a Bad L, maybe a Vizier, anything crazy like that. There's already a Mountain King on this account, so yeah, my favourite champ is already here, but there's plenty of others that could be got. People like Altan would be nice. Any of those kind of top tier legendaries. Oh, we've got a first epic. Nazana, I'm not sure. I think she might have already had a Nazana, but still decent. So we want to see a bit better than this, please. Greybeard. Actually, Greybeard's quite decent for a rare. But again, we need better than that. We could do with starting to see some gold. Okay, let's go in for a ×10. Let's mix it up. What are we going to get? Come on. Let's get some gold. Let's have a hype train going. Still got to do my shard pulls. I've got about 200 odd myself. Quite looking forward to it. Oh, come on. Something other than blue. Lika, not bad. Well, not bad. Pretty bad. Pretty bad, I've got to be honest. Nothing good there. Let's move on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Robar? Grimskin, that's not who we need. He's actually not terrible, but it's not really who we need. Canoness, also not who we need. Bloodfeather, actually, she's part of the Razin fusion, so that's quite good. But other than that, not great. Not great. I did an epic tier list recently, and we're seeing a lot of mid-tier champs coming through right now in the epics. Can we get some gold? Come on. Come on. I need at least 1 gold for this shard pull, or I'm going to be fired. No one wants that. Where are we? Runic Warder is actually pretty decent. Still Skull. Still Skull. That's good. That's good. We're moving on. That's actually top tier epic. One of the top 10s. We will take it. Decent start. Decent start. Come on. Let's have some gold, though, before the end. Let's beat the odds. Mistress of Hymns. Okay. Not who we're looking for, though. Not who we're looking for. Come on. Vrask. Again, pretty decent. These are some sort of decent pulls, but it's not really what we're after on this session. Come on. Let's have some gold. Do me a favour. Wow, so many rares. Where's the double chances? Oh, no. That was disappointing. What have we got left? I don't want to buy any of that stuff. We've only got 2 left. Might as well pop these couple. Then I'm going to make some room for the void shards. Wow, this is brutal. Come on, last one. Let's have some gold. On the last pull, can we get it? Oh no, that's awful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, we're going to make a bit of room and then we're going to go again on those last 19. Okay, we're going in for these 19 voids. Please, redeem yourself. Let's have some legendary voids. Come on. So we've got a Relic Pretender, actually a really cool champion. Probably beyond her with this account now, but decent. Painkeeper, also a decent rare. So 2 good rares, but we want better than rares. At least epics, come on. Cold Heart, I think this account's got 3 maximum Cold Hearts I've seen, so we're not looking for more Cold Hearts right now. Yeah, Justica, we know we don't want him. We know we don't want Justica. Let's have some gold. Oh, Warcaster. More like Mr. in the bin. Useless champion. We don't want him. Similar to this guy, Hollow. Come on, guys. Come on. This is like the worst shard pull in history. What is this? I'm sorry. It's terrible. This is terrible. We've got 11 left. If we don't see gold in the 11, it is literally game over. Oh, wow. Ifrit. Ifrit. You're terrible. Oh, come on. Come on. Something better. Please. Something better. Oh, I need a drink. I need to get myself a beer. I need to just like chill out. What is going on here? Another hollow. 7 left. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. 6 left. This could be better. This could be better. Oh, that's not bad. Skull Crown is not bad. It's about as close to a legendary as we're going to get when we pull an epic. We'll take that. Really good. Really good campaign farmer. Really good arena champion. Pretty good in most dungeons. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's not bad. Bit of gold would be nice still, but we'll take a Skull Crown. 3 left. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's not what we want. Actually, Fellhound again for a rare. Very good. But we're not really after rares right now. We want something better than rares. Fellhound's younger, terrible brother, Stitched Beast. Yikes. Last one then. Oh no, it's not good. It's not good. There was no YouTuber luck here today. Well, that is that. I guess on with spiders. Oh, that's a brutal start to a video. On with spiders. Let's make this happen. Let's get through spiders now. So, we are on level 17. Let's just have a quick look and see what we're running right now. And level 17 is one of those where we need to be auto in it for the mission. This is the team that's currently in the sort of driving seat. Basically what I've been told is this is about a 1 in 10, 1 in 15 chance of it actually winning the fight. So we're against Void Infinity, so I can literally put any team out that I want. If I look at what's set up here, we've got heavy damage and some debuffs and some freeze, so that's pretty cool. We've got AoE decreased defense, which is pretty good. We've got turn meter and damage. We've got a lot of damage here. Tamelia's basically got some healing, some increased defense, and some ally protection. So all of those are pretty good. It feels like to me we're trying to nuke down the spider fast, and we don't have enough protection in this setup, and we don't actually have enough speed to nuke it down quick enough. So I think what I'm going to do, I've seen there's some pretty good spider champs in this account. Some of my favourites are Tyrell, very good. Steel Skull's good. Apothecary's good. Cold Hearts are always going to be good. We've also got some turn meter in Sylar. Pretty sure she does turn meter. On this one, is it? Decreased speed, decreased turn meter, yeah. We've also got a Lure here, who I think does turn meter as well. Yeah, so we've got a number of champs who got a lot of damage, AoE damage. I wonder if we actually just try and nuke our way through the spiders. So this setup's not too bad. This setup's not really got any damage to it. And now we see why. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what we need on our damage champs is crit rate or crit damage, or worst case attack percentage, or HP percentage if we want them to stay alive. Attack 225 is about as bad as it gets for rolling up a set of gloves. We then go in and we've got an accuracy banner, accuracy chest, which is, I mean, it's not shockingly bad, but it's not great. So, and I guess it's because we've not been able to pull any banners that are going to suit. But basically, what we need is more damage on these builds to make it work. Now we do have a Kymar sitting here who is built okay. Actually, his build's not bad. So he's built tanky and slow, but that's fine for a Kymar because he just wants to go last. So I could use Kymar as a reset. I could use Royal Guard for a nuke. Royal Guard is a bit slow, otherwise not a terrible build. Yeah, see this. Oh yeah, I didn't see the HP. So this again, it's just we need more HP on these champions. But you see, we've got such a lack of gear. I think what I'm going to have to do is literally strip some of these champs that have got gear in the vault. So fully geared, fully geared, fully geared. Yeah, I need to strip some of these champs off, get some decent gear off of them, and then rebuild a new team from it. So that's what we're going to do next. Let's get these off. Let's get some proper gear going, and then we can see where we get to. Here we go. So we had quite a lot of decent gear sitting on champions that were just sitting in the vault that you're never going to use. And they were quite a bit of that gear is rolled up to 16. So we just have a play around here and try and fix some of these champions. So this Razin is really slow, but otherwise he's in decent gear. So I'm going to just swap some bits around and speed him up, get some speed boots on him. And hopefully just trying to sort him out. That's better. So we've still got good accuracy, we've got good speed now, and still got good defense. So he's in much better shape already. He's going to be good for spiders. Kymar was already okay. Ray, I've just kind of moved around a little bit. Still a bit slow. Would prefer to have speed boots here. We could actually slip out of a pair of speed boots and just find some other sort of speed boots. I think I have some frost ones. So I've still got 25 more speed. I don't really lose a lot in other stats. And the speed's more important to me than the other stats, so that brings that build better. Does mean as well now I can use another off piece, so if I had a good piece rolled up somewhere else, then I could, for instance, swap this out, try and gain more HP, or I could take something off of here to try and give someone else a bit of a boost. Like this piece here, I'm really short on crit rate, so I'd actually like to swap those gloves into a set of crit rate gloves if I can find some. And let's have a look through the gear. And I don't mind if it's offset, I just want crit rate. So you'll see there's a lot of stuff here, loads of gear rolled as flat stats. It's really shocking. It's literally like in the bin territory all round. But because there's such a little amount of gear, I can't really just bin it all off. But it really does deserve it. There's way too much gear that's been rolled up that's flat stats in this account, and it's just hindered all progress. So we've got some crit rate gloves here. We're going to put those on. Good accuracy now, good speed, much better crit rate. Really low crit damage, but at least we're going to get crits off. So that's a bit of a better build there. So 1, 2. This build is okay. Good defense, good speed, good accuracy. Low on the crit stuff, but that's okay for the level where we are. Tyrell, we've got good speed, good defense, good accuracy as well, so it's pretty similar to what we've just seen. So he can be useful for spiders. Apothecary, we just want to be really fast, which is good. Could do a better defense than this. So could do a defense chest ideally, but still with some speed. So let's take this one. That's going to be a better setup for him. Doesn't need any accuracy. Doesn't really need resistance either. It'd be better if he had a defense chest there, defense banner. That's much better for him. Now we're starting to get there. Good speed. That's more like it. So that's my apothecary. Royal Guard. We've got good crit damage, good crit rate. This build's not bad. Pretty low HP. Whoa. See what I mean? There's just so many bits of gear that are rolled up, which are flat stat, and that's the reason this account is struggling at the moment. So what have we got in here? We could put this on. Ideally, it would be an HP one. HP with some speed. That looks okay. Let's go with that. That's better. So Royal Guard's looking okay. So we've got a few choices already here. I probably just want to try Lure as well. Lure speed, good. Feels like we've got some dodgy stuff going on again. Yeah, just got to look at these pieces. Just never ever, if you're watching this now and thinking, oh, what's bad about this? 225 defense when it's rolled to maximum. That's a 5-star piece. If you had a 5-star piece of percentage defense, that would give you 50% defense, 50% of your base stat, which on this person, and she's got really, really low base stat defense, that would be close to what, 385 defense. Almost what, 160 more defense than this one, and that's on somebody that's got really, really low base defense. So it's so rarely the right thing to do. So what I'm going to do is just find some other pieces to go on. This could be good. We do need some accuracy here. So I think we do that, and then we find hopefully a chest in. That's not bad. It's going to be that one there. More speed, more HP. Don't want spiderlings targeting her basically. Okay, let's get into some fights and see how some of these teams perform. But yeah, it's purely, this account is purely about gearing. Okay, so I think I'm going to try this build here. Spiderling control, decrease attack. We've got decrease defense and weaken. Nuke, nuke, 2 lots of turn meter control, bit of a speed up and heal. Yeah, let's give this a go. So obviously it needs to be on auto. It's stage 17. We need to be able to auto it so that the missions can be completed. And ideally we've got a team that we can just kind of run through a couple of turns. I didn't want that AoE hit there from Royal Guard. He's played that way too early. He's not played it when we got any debuffs on, which is annoying. Wanted this to go on first, so he's completely wasted that ability. It's coming with a mediocre hit. Decreased speed is decent though, it does help us, and that hit there was good. You can imagine if we had 2 of those off now, we'd be laughing really. So I guess the other option for what I could do here, because we've got Kymar, I could have played Kymar instead of the Apothecary. And that would have given me the chance to kind of overload the damage. The only trouble with that is you need to speed tune with Kymar, and we're not necessarily speed tune. It's quite difficult to speed tune with this team. But we've done a good chunk of that damage already. We're kind of waiting now. We're hoping that we can recycle the abilities before these 2 die. So we've got a nice clutch heal there from my Apothecary. It's going to drop pretty soon. These spiderlings hurt a lot. I need a provoke here. He's down. Obviously Cold Heart comes next. There's the provoke. We needed that. We're going to get the sucking from the spider in a minute. There it is. So we've done about, what's that, 1/4 of the health. And I think the next ability is going to be that Cold Heart hit again. So it's just about recycling that ability. At the same time, you just want to get, there it is, you want to get as many of those War Master and Giant Slayer procs as possible. It's big damage for us. Obviously got counterattacks coming here with the lifesteal gear on, so she's kind of keeping herself up. At least a proportion of the damage that's coming back. It's really important. If she drops, then this run is probably over. But she's taking a bit of a pounding. That's decent there. Bogdan is useful. We've got a fresh counter attack on again, which is useful. I just need probably 1 more Heartseeker, and I think it's going to be game over. Which we might just get on the next turn, I think. Maybe it's 1 more, I'm not sure. We're doing good damage there. And again, good chunk of damage. Heartseeker. Ah, it's not yet. Oh well. Next turn. Next turn. Come on. Don't let her heal. Obviously, counter-attack is like a safer option, but it's also a slower option for any sort of run because you've got this animation of the counter-attack going off all the time. But I think without it here, we probably would have died by now. So we're kind of just about holding our own. It's pretty close though. I do need that Heart Seeker just to finish the job. For some reason they've switched to the Apothecary, but there it is, 3 minutes 25, full auto. Maybe with that Royal Guard's not even the champ we need in that setup. So I could probably pull Royal Guard out and maybe go with something like a Kaimar. Maybe the Kaimar's a better option. Okay, for 18 we can just literally manual. So we're just going to put a team out there which hopefully will be a team I can just do a nuke with without the spider actually getting a turn. So we basically go freeze up, try and freeze as many as possible. It's about half of them frozen there. We're going to go start with the AoE from the Cold Heart, start with the decreased speed from the Royal Guard. I'm going to go in with the weaken and decreased defense, and I'm just going to try and get the freeze on, the sleep on, sorry, the spiders, so that we don't have any problems with them. We then come in with the big nuke from Ray. We then do the big nuke from Cold Heart, and then we do the big nuke from Royal Guard. Decent hits all round. There we've got another decreased turn meter, and then basically we get a full reset of all of those abilities from Kaimar. So I'm just going to go A2 this time around. Am I? No, I'm not. I'm going to get some freezes up again. Just go straight in with the big hit this time. Nice hit there, 660. Big hit again. Big hit, 860. That's nice. And decrease turn meter again. Let's just keep the spiderlings out of the way. Nuke from the Ray, and now we're just trying to finish it off with some of our kind of base abilities. And I think this should be home dry first attempt. As long as I get some Giant Slayer procs off in between, which I didn't get any there. Ray would probably slam some of these spiderlings down. Spiderlings are probably my main issue, but yeah, hopefully the main spider doesn't get a heal up. We're just getting that decreased turn meter there. Could have done with that back, I haven't got it yet. Decreased turn meter though, that's nice. A chunky old hit, that's good. Hopefully Ray kills a couple of these little spiders. Got one, it's okay. And we just keep going with those A1s. So we've got one turn on this Heart Seeker if we need it. Don't know if she's going to survive long enough for that to ever get a go. Do we need it? That's the question. We might well need it. It's close. It's close. Don't die. Don't die, silly girl. She's dead. She is dead. Try and slow these spiderlings down. I feel like the boss is probably going to get a turn unless something drastic happens here, like a couple of Giant Slayer hits. It's going to be close. Oh, it is close. It's close. Can we do it? Yes, we've done it. Whew. That is 18 down. We never need to go to 18 again. Hallelujah. Let's go to 19. 19 is probably the hardest level in the game. And we just fought 18. So yeah, 19 is hard because it's a force affinity which hits a lot of blue champs. And it just turns out a lot of the good champions on Spider are blue. So we need to build a team then that's going to be able to deal with this. It's definitely not going to be, it might end up being something like this. We might still try that same sort of tactic, but this time with Marta bringing in the spiders. Let's try that and see how that goes. Again, 19 just needs to be manual, so it's not easy, but sometimes you can just get away with getting your old manual hit off. Let's see if we can get negative affinity. That's good. We got the slow on. I'm going to go for the shear again. Didn't get the weaken off, which is annoying. I'm going to go AoE provoke. Just make sure the spiders aren't coming in on my main team. I'm also going to do my freeze, sleep even, just so Marta doesn't take too much damage. We don't have any healers in this setup. Good hit there from Cold Heart, 900k. Hopefully we get a big one. Oh, didn't. We've got a weak hit. Get counterattacks up. Get the bog down off. Reduce the turn meter there. Now we get our reset. So again, we're looking pretty good. I don't need to drop turn meter yet, so I'm going to go with the A2. Need to be quite selective over when I use it. I kind of want to wait for his big hit until weaken is up. So, or do I? Or do I just want to rotate? No, I just want to rotate it back as quick as possible. It's another weak hit. Royal Guard, wakey. Okay, let's get the provoke off. Try and make sure they're not going after my main guys. Gonna try and get that weaken up again. Got it on that time, that's good. And obviously with the provoke up, with the counter attack up, it just means that if they do go for Martyr, she is just going to heal up after each hit. Just going A1s here with the Kaimar. So now I want to drop turn meter. Hopefully that lands, and it did. Another good hit. Another good hit there. And we are just trying now. So I don't need to bog down yet. Or I could do... The only reason why I might use bog down is to try and stop these spiderlings coming after us. But it's a waste against the main spider, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go on the main spider with just hits. Obviously, when we get to higher levels, the Giant Slayer and War Master hit harder because the boss has got more HP. So it's always useful. This Royal Guard's probably going to die in a sec. Got a bit more turn meter reduction then from my masteries. It's a shame, I only need one more turn. If I can drop turn meter with Razin before Royal Guard drops, we've got a chance. But I think he's dead. Got no way of healing. No, he's gone. So look, it's so close, but we're going to drop turn meter now. So we've got 2 turns of cycling to try and get through this. Just think, if I'd actually got any of those Royal Guard hits as crits, this would already be over. So that's kind of how close it is, but that's the problem with negative affinity fights. So one more turn now on the Cold Hearts. They're not going for Cold Heart. That is an absolute bonus right there. That's why I built with quite high HP. I'll show you after this fight her build. Just means I've got a chance to get her ability off. So we're going to go with the provoke again. Hopefully this is the nuke that finishes the fight. And it is. Whew! So we are on stage 20. Which is where we wanted to get to. I'll just show you these couple of builds. So Cold Heart, I've got offsets, but basically I've put 2 lots of life gear on her to build her HP up. HP is on the chest. We've got crit damage on the gloves. Crit rate's a little bit low, probably need about another 10% really. And crit damage is okay, but could be better. Accuracy is okay, but could be better. So it's an okay build, but not an amazing build. And the Royal Guard is kind of similar really, so 70% crit rate is okay, could be better. Good speed, okay HP, good accuracy, okay crit damage, so he's in decent shape, not amazing but decent. Kaimar is much slower, I need for him to go last for that reset. My Razin has got good accuracy, good speed, good defense, decent build here. And the Martyr, again, decent build all round actually. So we go on to then the final set. Now obviously we're now against green, so blue is now a benefit. Razin comes out, gets replaced with a Tyrell. I think the rest of it is good, but I do need to be able to auto at this stage. So I need for my Tyrell to be quicker than my other 2. Tyrell is at 194. Royal Guards is at 184, so that's okay. Cold Heart is at 191, so that's okay. So all of that works. Let's try it. So this now needs to be on auto again, like 17, for missions to be completed. So let's see how we get on. So there's the AoE decreased defense off. There's the big nuke from the Royal Guard. I don't really want Kaimar to reset, and he didn't. That's useful. I didn't think he would do that, but pretty happy with that. So if Kaimar resets now, we are in great shape. And he didn't. Why is the timer not resetting? What is that all about? Did I miss something? Did I miss a memo somewhere? Let's see if he does it this time. He can't have done it already because he would have done it on the first turn. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. There's the reset. Very weird. I'm not sure why that would have happened that way, but we're doing some good damage. Got another decreased turn meter there. This is going to be close. The only thing with Cold Hearts and Kymar builds is that Kymar does not kind of benefit the Cold Heart AI. Not in the way that it benefits Royal Guard AI. But we're going to do good damage before this first reset. We're not going to nuke the boss before the first reset. But I'd be quite happy if it was still at kind of, I don't know, maybe close to half health. Probably it's going to be a bit higher than that because there's a lot of spiderlings here. We don't have the AoE damage to take it down. It might be better for me to put in someone like a Lure instead of the Cold Heart just because of the nature of the way it fights with a Kymar. But you see here we've done a lot of damage. So yeah, half health, that's pretty good. So we're now just waiting on the Royal Guard's reset abilities. I think it's probably only one ability off. Anything under 3 minutes for a level 20 auto, I'd be really happy with at this sort of stage. So I think we've got one more turn on his ability now. Counterattacks are up. There it is. Good hit, 1.3. Yeah, so he needs to do that one more time and then that's going to be game over Spider. So that's decent. As long as we can keep this martyr alive. And she can kind of keep that life still going with her deer. Which it looks like she can. She's just chomping them down. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Obviously every time she counterattacks she gets decreased defense on him as well. Oh, she did take a big hit there though. That's nice. Back up to full. Decrease a bit more turn meter. Yeah, this feels like it's pretty stable. Maybe the Cold Heart's not who we need in the setup, but other than that I'm pretty happy with it. It's not going to be under 3 minutes. It's going to be probably more like 4. Counterattack does generally make the runs longer just because she's prancing around doing all the hits. Bit of sleepage is always good. Just waiting on that one more Royal Guard nuke. I think it's probably the next hit that he does. Especially if he does it straight off now with that reset from Kymar, we should just go straight in and finish this off. There it is. Oh, it's not a deal. 1 million. It's not bad though. It's going to be about it. 4 minutes. Come on, boys. Finish him off. Finish him off. Let's go. Let's go. 4 minutes. There we go. Brilliant. First time. Straight through it on auto. Job done. Job done. Happy with that. So yeah, maybe the Cold Heart could be swapped out, but it works. So pretty happy with that. I think it is time to hand back the account. So we did an atrocious shard pull and we fixed Spider. So 1 out of 2 is not bad. Yeah, this has been Hell Hades doing another successful account takeover. Catch you later.